It's just Breeze, and this is my dummy mission. I'm not trying to talk about this shit like I'm proud that this shit happened. Like, let me just clarify that. But since we talk, it's a dummy mission. I think I was like 12 or 13, and me and a couple of my boys, we used to do like graffiti back in the day and shit. And it had to be probably like 2 or 3 a.m. And there was this spot on 75. It was like near like Royal Oak. And we always wanted to like tag. It was like one of them, I don't know, cement things like the workers go. You'll see like on the side where like the grass is and shit. Like one of those big ass cement, they got the ladders and shit on it. So we always wanted to like tag the side of that up. So like I said, we snuck out and we had climbed out my bedroom window, and like we had a set of chairs outside, and it was like a stack on the side of my house. And when my boy went out, my boy swam, and then I hopped out after him. But my blinds, I had them up in the core. They like to pull the blinds up. It like wrapped on my foot. So when I jumped out the window, that shit broke off in my room, and that shit fell. So I was outside like tweaking and shit. I'm like, fucking, I thought my mom would like wake up, whatever. So we ended up just dipping after that, because I mean, going back in would have been stupid at that point. I was like, fuck it, we just leave. At least let's go get this done and then go back and get bitched out or whatever. So we get over there. It was like a mile from my house where I stayed at and where I look at the time. So we had to like climb over the fence and shit and get on like where the grass is. Got down there. It was still cars coming. So we kept having to duck off on the side and shit like that. And so we ended up tagging that up, just doing the graffiti stuff. And then that shit, it took a while because we were like dodging, because cops are super heavy over there where I was, like in Royal Oak, especially late, and the curfew stuff they have over there. And then we ended up getting back to my house, and I'm trying to fix my blind. We ended up having to climb back in, so the chairs were still there, whatever. But I moved the chairs closer to get in the window, so we got in, and those fell when I got in the house. They fell over. It was right at my it was right at my window. And I ended up breaking my fan somehow, because like where my bed was and the fan and shit, I ended up breaking my fan too, like one of the little arms on there, like coming in. So I don't know what I was on. And then so I ended up just going to sleep after that, after trying to fix the blinds or whatever. And the next day, my mom like woke us up like, "What y'all do last night?" "What you mean we didn't do nothing?" And she's like, "Well, there's chairs that fell over outside of outside the window of your room, and your blinds are fucked up." And I didn't realize how messed up they were. I was like, I don't know what happened. Like, this was the somebody was trying to get in this motherfucker. I didn't leave. I'm telling you, till this day, this is 10 years later, she'll still bring that shit up. Like, cause me and my boy would go over there, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I never went out there. I never did that shit, nothing. And like, just till a couple years ago, you could still see the tag on the cement thing that was on 75. And that was probably like the dumbest shit. And that like type of thing, that's kind of funny too when I look back, because I fucked the blinds up. So I'm like, but I'll still to this day I'll be lying. Hell no, I never did that shit. Never. Fuck that shit. Yeah. Yeah, they were fucked. And there was long, like longer than how these are here. It was long ones. It was like, because it was like the back of the house, so they had like long windows that wrapped around. Yeah, I fucked those up. So yeah.
So what would be your moral of the story?
I probably gotta be more careful not do dumbass shit like that. So yeah, I just gotta not do dumbass shit. So I can't hang out with Keys no more.